These notes go over how to make different types of numbers into fractions, and then the fill in the blank is just a rational number is any number that can be written as a fraction. And if you remember our notes from yesterday, rational numbers was the largest of the 3 squares that we did. Sorry. Okay, rational number. Beautiful. So it says write each rational number as a fraction a over b. And the a over b, you're going to substitute different numbers in for a and b, but it just means to set it up like that. So like a number with the line over another number. I'm going to go to the next slide because I have it all spaced out a little bit better. It says how to make any rational number into a fraction. And then if you look at these 4 examples, I have underlined what the number is you'll be making into a fraction. So on the first one where it says 3 2/5, I'm asking you to convert the mixed number into an improper fraction. So you've seen, and you've actually done this before, 3 2/5 is just a mixed number. It's a whole number with a fraction attached to it. And then to make that into an improper fraction, basically getting rid of the whole number, you start on the bottom and you go kind of in the shape of a backward C. You do 5 times 3, which is 15, and then you add 2. So 15 plus 2, you have 17. The denominator doesn't change, so it's 17/5. You've done that a lot. On this one, this is a decimal. See, I've underlined what you're doing. And that'll help you on the bottom and on your guys' assignments today. But it says the decimal is 6/10. Write it as a fraction. To make a decimal into a fraction, you have to look at the place value. And if you look over above the pencil sharpener, like on the wall above the whiteboard, kind of on the right side of my classroom, I have a like a place value chart. So that'll help you if you don't know your place values yet. But this 6 is in the 10th place. And so it would be 6 over 10. Say it would have been 0.16. The final digit would have been in the hundredths place, so that would have been 16 over 100. You just have to look at the place value of the last digit and put it over that number. If it would have been in the billionths place, you would have put it over 1 billion. I think my chart only goes to thousandths, though. The next one, these two are really easy. It says write the whole number as a fraction with a denominator of 1. You know how to make a whole number into a fraction. You literally just put it over 1. So that would just become 34 over 1. And then this, it says write the integer as a fraction with the denominator 1. It's still the same thing. It's not a decimal, it's not a fraction, it's just a negative number. So you're just going to still put it over a 1. It's just going to be a negative fraction, negative 7 over 1. So none of that was super hard. Let's go to the bottom where you actually have to put it to use. It says write each rational number as a over b, which you know now just means to write it as a fraction. So for negative 15, you're going to use the one that says the word integer is underlined. So on that, you just put it over a 1. So negative 15, you have to keep the negative with it or else it's not the same thing. Negative 15 over 1. Let's just go straight down. You have 4 and 5/9. This is the one that says mixed number, the very first example we did. So you have to multiply the denominator by the whole number and then add the numerator. So 9 times 4 is 36. And then 36 plus 5, that would become 41. Your denominator doesn't change, so 41/9. Let's go up to the top left. It says 0.31, so you want to look at the last digit. The 1 is in the hundredths place value, so you're going to put it over 100. 31 over 100. And then the whole number of 62, you know how to make whole numbers into fractions. You just throw it over a 1. Make sure you have all that copied down, and now you're a professional fraction maker out of any type of number, and then go on to the next assignment.